I am not in the least bit surprised that there's lots and lots of people wanting to take Ariel home.
Can you imagine? But how lovely, though, that she's going to stay in sort of the local area that she's already knowing and loving, which is just fabulous.
She's full of the joy.
Yes, it's all right. It's okay. Yeah, we've come to the end of the week, and boy, what a week it has been. But at long last, the weekend is just around the corner. So the general setup is one of some showers, some longer spells of rain, but there will be some spells of sunshine. Hooray, I hear you say. Mostly mild throughout as well. That's also good news. So actually, if you do catch some sunshine, it should feel pretty pleasant. Should be dry in Twickenham too. But as Matt said earlier, just be careful on the roads because typically timed, isn't it? So there could be some closures. Having said there are no weather warnings this weekend, we do still have a number of flood alerts in place because there is rain in the forecast, and of course it's falling onto ground which is already saturated. If you are at all concerned, head to the Natural Resources Wales website, or the floodline number is there for you. Still some possibilities with all that wet weather that we've had recently. So on the general setup then, we do have low pressure which dominates our story. It keeps things unsettled. It skirts across the south of the UK, so generally the further north you go, the drier and possibly brighter it will be. And the signs are that that low pressure will dominate well into next week, keeping things unsettled, but thankfully keeping things on the mild side too, so no more snow for the time being. So no more snow, which I think is jolly good news all round, because who wants it?
A bit of respite from the rain as well.
Yeah, just a bit. Could be better, could be worse.
I'm being optimistic here.
Yes. Well, it's not too bad out there at the moment. Still a few showers just plaguing Snowdonia, Ururry, nothing too troublesome. Maybe a few dotted around as we head into the overnight stretch, but generally a dry night. The winds will tend to ease back, particularly that little bit further inland. And actually here under clear skies, the temperatures could drop, and we have had a few showers out there today. I wouldn't rule out the possibility maybe just of a few icy stretches, but nothing that's going to cause too much trouble. A little bit milder out towards coastal areas where you'll notice that breeze continuing, gusting 15 to 20 miles an hour. So again, nothing that's going to cause any headaches. Generally speaking, not too bad. So by the time most of us wake then to the start of the weekend, it's a pretty decent start. The mist and hill fog likely to persist, but I think on the whole, a generally bright start to the day. Lots of blue sky, lots of sunshine. The clouds starting to build a little bit into the afternoon, and then later into Saturday afternoon, we'll see a few showers just pushing into the south. So the further north you go tomorrow, the drier and brighter it will be. Temperature-wise, highs of around 9 or 10 in Celsius, feeling pretty pleasant if you do catch some of that sunshine. We'll see further heavy rain though starting to feed its way in through Saturday night. So if you are heading out and about, take some wet weather gear with you. And then by the time we wake to Sunday, not too bad at all. It's going to be hit and miss. There'll be some dry spells. I think more in the way of cloud and that low-lying mist and fog persisting with a few showers from time to time. So Saturday as it stands shaping up to be the drier and brighter day of your weekend. And then as we head into the outlook stretch, as far as the start of next week is concerned, very little in terms of change, thankfully remaining generally mild throughout, unsettled with some very heavy rain on the way for the middle of next week.